Woods metal, also known as Lipowitz's alloy or by the commercial name Cerobend, Bendalloy, Putalloy and MCP158, is a eutectic, fusible alloy with a melting point of approximately 70 degrees Celsius, 158 degrees Fahrenheit. It is a eutectic alloy of 50% bismuth, 26, 7% lead, 13, 3% tin, and 10% cadmium by weight. The alloy is named for Barnabas Wood. Applications: Woods metal is useful as a low-melting solder, low-temperature casting metal, high-temperature coupling fluid in heat baths, and as a fire-melted valve element in fire sprinkler systems in buildings. Medical gas cylinders in the United Kingdom have a Woods metal seal which melts in fire, allowing the gas to escape and reducing the risk of gas explosion. Woods metal is commonly used as a filler when bending thin-walled metal tubes. For this use the tubing is filled with molten Woods metal. After this filler solidifies, the tubing is bent. The filler prevents the tube collapsing. The Woods metal is then removed by heating, often by immersion in boiling water. Other uses include making custom-shaped apertures and blocks, for example, electron beam cutouts and lung blocks, for medical radiation treatment, and making metal inlays in wood. Woods metal is useful in machine shops and technical laboratories when alternative means of holding delicate parts become necessary. It is used as an additional hardened layer to allow the proper gripping and machining of an object. The object is immersed in melted Woods metal to completely or partially coat it, forming a layer from a few millimeters up to few centimeters thick, depending on how the object will be held in place. After cooling, the new assembly is clamped by conventional means. This method is most useful for one-off or limited production workpieces, when construction of a special clamping or holding jig would be neither cost-effective nor offer maximum holding capability. Woods metal is also useful for repairing antiques. For example, a bent piece of sheet metal may be repaired by casting a Woods metal die from an intact example. The low melting temperature of Woods metal makes it unlikely this will harm the original. The damaged piece can then be clamped in the die and slowly tightened to form it back into shape. Woods metal has long been used by model railroad enthusiasts to add weight to locomotives, increasing traction and the number of cars that can be pulled. Woods metal is also used in the making of extracellular electrodes for the electrophysiological recording of neural activity. Like other fusible alloys, for example Roses metal, Woods metal can be used as a heat transfer medium in hot baths. Hot baths with Roses and Woods metals are not in routine use but are employed for temperatures above 220 degrees Celsius, 428 degrees Fahrenheit. Woods metal has a modulus of elasticity of 1:7 GPa and a yield strength of 2.62 MPa.